Good morning, guys. Wonder Chrissy here today. And it's kind of hard to see him. We got Charlie the cat there in the corner. Let's see if we can move this setup around here a little bit, get a better shot at that watermark. Seems to be taking up his spot. We'll do this here. Let's move things around a little bit. Good morning, Charles. How are you today, buddy? And as I said, I am Wonder Chrissy, and let me get situated here. See how we're doing there. And we are podcasting. Yeah, definitely podcasting here today with you guys. Let me work on the audio a little bit, make sure we got enough volume for you guys. Oh. Just a little bit, because yesterday it was low. We'll try this. All right. So as I said, I am Wonder Chrissy. I got my sidekick here, Charles the cat. And I have a channel called Land Cruiser Midwest. Charlie has his own channel called The Life of Charlie the Cat. I think we released a video today on Land Cruiser. And haven't taken a look at it yet, but it was relating to the pork Sammy sandwich, which is a kind of a Midwest delicacy, yeah, if you want to call it that. Last couple of videos we've done have focused on some Midwest grub. We did beer nuggets, which are really, 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 really big into kelp, right, Charles? And then we also did the pork Sammy sandwich. So, and also released probably like Wednesday was the tree that grows shoes. Do you believe that, Charles, that there is a tree that grows shoes? Well, we got some video footage of one that does, it appears to. So give that a look-see and enjoy all the videos we have out there. There's probably 30 different videos you could peruse and look at and enjoy. So that's what we're all about at this point, is making some good content for you guys and hoping you guys are liking it. So here we are today with our Saturday, November 14th podcast. Can you believe that, Charles? It's already the 14th. Turkey Day is coming, and I know you enjoy turkey. He does certainly. Look at him. Look at the expression on his face. He loves turkey. And yesterday, first I want to talk about the economy out here in McHenry County. Yesterday we kind of took some shopping trips. We made stops at two different stores out in what I would call the population center of McHenry County, the Randall Road corridor, where all the big box stores are at. And we made our first stop. I took Sassy Sue along with me, and was kind of surprised. Man, people, it was busy. Our first store we stopped at was an old favorite, Trader Joe's. And man, that place was swamped. This was like about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and obviously it was a Friday. But the store was just inundated with people. I mean, it was kind of hard to social distance there, and you know, there's a lot of people walking around the store. When we checked out, checkout was really quick. There really wasn't a line or anything for checkout. They had 3 or 4 open lanes just waiting. So they seemed to be processing the people pretty quickly. The store seemed pretty well stocked. We stocked up on some holiday wine. It's always a great store for wine, and they got some good deals on decent wine there. So we ended up with about a case of wine coming out of there, and some other items, peanuts and stuff that Sassy Sue likes from there. And yeah, it was just really crowded, and I expected to be kind of dead with COVID going on here, and you know there was they're kind of going to voluntary home quarantine around here now, and maybe we'll have another guest later on in the show that'll talk about that. But the Secretary of State is closing down, if not already, for at least 3 weeks in Illinois. So that's the DMV, as some states refer to it as. So luckily I got all my Secretary of State stuff taken care of earlier this year, and I bought my stickers and got my car emission tested on time, and we're all good. So well, somebody's already leaving the show here. I guess he's had enough. All right. Goodbye, Charles. Thanks for the appearance. I know you're a busy cat and got lots of video vlogging to do, so we will talk to you later, buddy. Thank you for stopping by and participating, and I'm sure your fans were happy to see you. So, all right. So Charlie's done with us for now. So now it's just me and you guys. He's heading off to the family room for something, I think. Maybe his afternoon nap. It is almost 1 o'clock here, Central Standard Time, in the Chicagoland area. It's a little overcast today, not a lot of sun. We've started getting the gray days of winter here, and they can last for months. So I think the sun was out a little bit this morning, but now it's just kind of real muted grayness. So that's the Midwest in the winter months. So gotta deal with it. But anyway, so Trader Joe's was our first stop. Place was packed. Store was packed with goods, and we got what we wanted in and out of there in 20 minutes. And then we stopped at another Midwestern store. If you haven't heard about it, it's out of Michigan, called Meijers, M-E-I-J-E-R-S, is a grocery store chain started by a man out of the Grand Rapids area by the name of Meyer, and it's kind of exploded. It was big in Michigan and Indiana, and the last 10-15 years it's kind of exploded into Illinois and Wisconsin even now. So he's also into Ohio. So he's kind of pushing out, and it's a nice store. It's kind of like a big box, you know, the old Kmart concept with food as the major theme, but you can buy clothes and all sorts of stuff there, household items, and it's a one-stop shop. They're huge stores. So we went there. We needed to stock up on some stuff that we can't get at our local Aldi's. We're big Aldi shoppers, but there's some brands and items that Aldi's really doesn't stock. So we maybe once a month we'll go to Meijers and stock up on stuff that we need specifically. So we did that, and it was pretty crowded, and we found everything. It was stocked well too. We got everything that we needed, and the one thing that they did not have was turkey breasts. They were all out of turkey breasts. Even asked the butcher guy stocking some of the freezers if they had any, and he said nada, we're out. So we were gonna do a turkey breast for the weekend here. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna be doing I was gonna do a turkey breast, but now we're gonna do a small turkey. Picked up a 16-ounce or 16-pound butterball that will cook. I get my Nesco cooker out. It's my preferred method of cooking turkey, so I don't have to mess up my stove. I just back out the Land Cruisers from the garage, and then I get a little card table, set it up in the middle of the garage, and I got some electricity out there. I plug in my cooker and let it cook for usually probably 16 pounds. Going to take 3.5 hours. And as we talked about in an earlier video, the key to doing a good turkey is, and having it debone it real easily, is to let it sit for half hour, 45 minutes after you've cooked the sucker, and let it simmer and cool down so it kind of falls off the bone at that point, from my experience. But so that's what we did yesterday. It looks like we got some high volumes here. Let's move this down just a little bit. Change the... So yeah, the economy seems to be doing well. Kind of confounded, you know. They're locking down though. They're the whole northern Illinois region, I think pretty much the whole state. They're looking for people to do some kind of self-quarantine to stop the surge. I haven't been keeping up on Wisconsin. The northwest Wisconsin area is supposed to be at the tipping point. Hospitals are just flooded up there, and haven't heard if they were probably like about a month ago. They were building a field hospital in West Dallas at the fairgrounds to hold 500 people. So I don't know if they're utilizing that, or how good or bad the area of Milwaukee is as far as COVID. But I heard, you know, the Green Bay and Chippewa Falls area over by Minneapolis, heading towards that way, is not doing so well. For those who don't have anything on me, I mean, Chippewa Falls was known... I mean, Wisconsin's known for many brewers, and there's a brand called Leinenkugels that is brewed out of Chippewa Falls, at least originally, by two brothers. This is a family ran it, and I think the last generation was two brothers. One was Jake Leinenkugel, and I forget the name of his brother, but they made some good beer. They were kind of a regional brewer until, maybe 20 years ago. I think they were kind of bought out by Miller. And, they still ran the operation, because it was, at that point, it was really just a regional beer. Even though it was owned by or backed by Miller, they weren't distributing it very far. It was Midwest Heartland beer, and they made some good stuff. They have Berry Weiss. They were probably one of the first places to come out with the summer shandy concept, where they had, lemon and beer mixed, and they've taken it up to a whole new level now. They've got, I believe, fall shandy and winter shandy, and you name it, there's a shandy for it, and it's usually pretty good stuff. So, but I think now that they've been under Miller's tutelage for, at least 20 years now. I have seen them branch out further in the United States, so you can probably find them in the grocery store wherever you are at. Give them a look and try a 6-pack if you can, especially their shandies. Their shandies are pretty good. The only thing though, the fall shandy, Sassy Sue doesn't like, because it's got, just like everything else in the world, it's got pumpkin in it, and she's not a big fan of pumpkin. So we refrain from that. But if we kind of just like Spotted Cow, we stock up on summer shandy during the summer, and hopefully it holds us into the winter for a while. And I think we still got some laying around. So I think she had some last night, and it was really good. So yeah, it's Saturday, folks, and we're streaming for you. Hope you guys are having a good day and having a good start to your weekend, because it is the weekend. It is the weekend, and we've got Turkey Day coming up, even though the politicians of the world don't want us to have it. It's coming. It's coming quickly. So prepare for your turkey dinner and your family gathering and enjoy. And yeah, it's coming. It's coming. So today there's a big Trump rally in Washington, D.C. It looks like they got a good crowd, so kudos to them. It's nice to see that they're backing our current president and showing him a little bit of love after all he's been through. If you'll notice in the background there, it's not, we've added a disco ball, so we'll see how that breaks up the background there a little bit. I got some light on it. I really can't tell because I'm kind of blocking it, but yeah, that's a 70s disco ball that we had laying around, and we're going to utilize that and bring some light to the subject. I'm going to try that. We'll put something up there, see how that works. Give you guys something to look at. And maybe we'll get ready for our next guest. This camera, I gotta get it set up. So yeah, I have another guest today, and it may not go over well, or it may, who knows, it depends on your humor level. But our last episode, you notice we had the Mickey D megaphone. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was an expensive endeavor, man. It cost me $1. This cost me $1. It's the Mickey D megaphone. Yes. SOS. Mickey D. So, yeah, we're capitalizing this channel, and we're bringing you guys lots of expensive things like the 70s disco ball. That's expensive, man. It's been sitting gathering dust in my house for years, and now I actually got something I can use it for. So hopefully you love that. It's an awesome channel we're producing here, and we're having a good time, and we're producing some good content for you guys. And like, share, subscribe. If you like the channel, or even if you don't, hey, send it out to your friends and give them a taste of what it's all about, and hopefully they can enjoy it. But okay, so the next guest I have for you is, we'll call it, I don't know if you guys have heard of Little Nas, right? Little Nas is a country African American country singer. So I think our next guest is named Little Tyrant. If that makes any sense here. So and maybe once you get a look see at her. Let me situate myself here, get a good spot here, because let's see, we're gonna go this way. Let's try this. I'm gonna move this camera over here. Sorry about that, folks. We're gonna move the camera to a better angle here. And yeah, that should work. That should work. So without further ado, folks, I am going to present to you my next guest here on Land Cruiser Midwest, and please give her a round of applause. Let's see if we can do that here. Got my audio stuff here. I don't know if it's working today or not. I think so. So we'll give her our train whistle, folks, as we introduce Little Tyrant. Yes, come on in, lady. Ooh, how are you? Why are you not out and quarantining yourself? I need a haircut, and no one is supposed to have a haircut. And don't you ever protest by my house. It's illegal now. Oh. Wow. That was a lot to digest, Little Tyrant. And I really like your gray hair. You kind of remind me of a certain mayor locally here who is, a big tyrant. Yeah. I hope you're doing well today. What does a little tyrant do on a weekend besides piss people off? Oh, well, I just try to make Donald Trump, blame everything on Donald Trump, and I let the street gangs take over the city and just make sure they don't shoot many bullets, because, well, maybe they should shoot the bullets, because the more bullets they shoot, the less they have. And that logic doesn't really hold water when you consider that most criminals have money to buy more bullets, Little Tyrant. Don't say that. Don't say that, and then the people won't believe me and do what I want them to do. Okay, all right. If you want to live in that kind of reality, that's okay with me. That's okay with me. We enjoy having you here today, and what is it you want to tell the people? Oh, stay in your house and don't go to bars because alcohol's not good for you, and give all your money to the poor people and African Americans. It's all about reparations. Let them loot and steal and burn down places, because it's good for them. It's good for them. And anyway, the government's going to come and take care of everything once Joe Biden is in office, and everything will be okay. Wow. I find it hard to believe that you're telling your constituents to steal and pillage and loot. That's not a good, that's actually lawlessness. That's how towns get shot up every night by criminals, and drug dealers take over, and stuff like that. And the real hardworking people that pay the taxes at that point have a tendency to leave to greener pastures where they're not dodging bullets and having to wear flak jackets to stay safe when they go out at night. But But anyway, we thank you for joining us today, and we'll let you get back to doing what little tyrants do. And maybe we'll have you back again some other time, because I'm sure it sounds like you just do lots of things that piss people off. So goodbye, and we enjoyed having you. Do you have any parting words? Yeah, just come to Chicago, and if you have to come to Chicago, you got to quarantine for 14 days before you can actually do anything and have any pizza or stuff. But you could come to Chicago, live in a hotel for 2 weeks, and just order carryouts and have them brought to your hotel maybe. That would help our economy, and that would be good. Okay, well, that's all we have today from Little Tyrant. Wow. What did you guys think of that? You would not believe what I had to go through to get her to show up on this show. My God, I jumped through huge hoops to make that happen. So I hope you enjoyed it. I had a good time with her. And man, she looks real familiar to the Chicago, Illinois mayor, Lori Lightfoot. I don't know, maybe they're related somehow. Okay, so that's that. I'm pushing my 30 minutes here today for you guys, and we had a hell of a show. It was a good one. We had Charlie the cat here, and he was here for 5-10 minutes before he got tired and decided to move on to greener pastures and maybe find some catnip or something. But he was here. He enjoyed seeing you guys, and says check out his channel. If you go to Land Cruiser Midwest and check out our playlist, there is a playlist of the Life of Charlie the Cat's videos that can get you over to his channel. So if you're into funny cat videos and want to see what Charlie does every day, give that a look at. And then we had we gave you an update on the pandemic here. And then we had the Little Tyrant appeared and made her first guest appearance. And I hope you enjoyed that. And the world is being ruled by tyrants more and more. So don't give up your civil liberties, folks. That's kind of the message today. And exercise your constitutional rights, because that's all we have. And it seems like the government keeps taking things away from us and giving it to other folks. And that's not good. We need to keep more of what we have and what is rightfully ours, and get everyone else to kind of get off their couch and do what they need to do to attain their American dream, as opposed to having it delivered by Amazon, I guess. So that's where we're at. At this point, I do the 1, 2, 3 click, and we stop the show. So at this point, I'm gonna do that. 1, 2, 3.